California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, peeling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grill in my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store. As it'll be the Armadillos of Houston taking on the Riverhogs of San Antonio. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man, second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good for a San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And
they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Shrugs him off. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
2nd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long. Better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Middleton. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Off-play action. Middleton. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They bring their punter out there now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out comes San Antonio. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Houston set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Middleton. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Perez. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll run on the ball. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. Looking middle, and that's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake. Middleton. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Operating from the gun, Middleton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
To number 84. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
2nd and 9. They'll look to throw again. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
9 yards to go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 56 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
10 at the 45-yard line.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
10 at the 21-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Houston's offense taking over again. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Middleton. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And he's going to go down again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And they'll send out their punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out comes San Antonio. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here.
In trouble, and he's taken down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they bring out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 5, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. It's got to be a touchdown here, and that won't be easy. On the road, in the playoffs, as they've got it with a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw. Middleton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
1st down, Houston.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. from the gun. They'll try to run it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
He'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
So now the story changes. Trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. 46 seconds to go. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Here now, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. And a disappointing way to close out the season. You got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit. But they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.